Hi and welcome to my playhouse, and today we're gonna try and see if we can mount this G4 antenna on top of my mountain and see if we can get a signal or get the antenna to have a signal up there. I'm gonna be starting the walk up there. It doesn't look like much, but I can assure you that I'm out of breath when I reach the top, and therefore I have spent the better part of half an hour preparing to go up there, testing stuff, checking if I have the right size screws and the screwdriver that will fit for the screw, and so on and so forth, because if you forget something, it's a very long walk down. So yeah, in previous two videos I did a video where I was mounting the pool up there. Sorry about the wind. I mounted the pole up there and didn't do anything more in that video. Then in the next video I did the power system for the internet antenna, and in this video we're gonna be mounting the antenna, and hopefully I can then later bring my laptop up here and the SIM card, and I can test it out. I am not sure that I'm gonna be able to get internet all the way to the house on this vacation. Time has just been flying, and with my mom and Jesper here, well, I'm doing other stuff as well. So yeah, moving upwards, and on camera it looks perfectly flat. That's a lie. It's going up. Okay, I've reached the top and my house is down there, and if we turn around we have the mast cell tower right there, and that is visible from the mast. And my power system is still here, and I'll bet you that it is still running. I just mounted this yesterday. So yeah, 30 watt solar panels and 13.5 volts. Awesome. Yeah. Sorry about the wind. Very tough. Yeah, I messed up again. Look at this. The pole is not wide enough, so I can't mount it. The holes in here is not hitting the pole. Dang it. I thought I was getting a round pole, but yeah, I got a square pole and not wide enough to put in screws. So yeah, I need to go down and do something about this. So a mere couple of seconds later, I have extended the pole with a piece of, well, board, or yeah, piece of wood, and I've mounted the mounting onto it, so that is good to go. Getting up and down the mountain was really the hardest part. The rest was easy enough. And so now I have mounted the dish to point against the cell tower over there somewhere. I can't see it on the screen, but you probably can. So yeah, if we go behind it, we can kind of see that it is pointing towards the antenna. Kind of behind it, and the antenna is right there. So yeah, that works. I have a cable coming out of it, this one, that we need to put some power into, and I have different solutions that I'm gonna test out. So the Mikrotik 4G antenna came with this injector to put some DC power into the system. But it says here that it works with 18 to 57 volts. But the antenna, the manual of the antenna up there says, or the router, it's a 4G router which can also be used in bridge mode. That uses 12 volts, so I'm hoping that I might be able to put 12 volt directly in here. The battery is like 13.5, wasn't that? Yeah, so we're getting a little bit more. Oh, 13.6-ish. So we're getting a little bit more. We're nowhere near 18 volts. If that doesn't work, I have some step up down converters. I think one of them is a step down converter and maybe this one is a step up converter. So we could try that. Then that will just step up the voltage from 12 to like probably go with the maximum amount of voltage that it can handle. That way the current goes down, and lower current is better. I would probably step it up to about 24 volts or something. That way the current goes down and it's not as big a strain on the tiny little Chinese thingy here. So yeah, but we're gonna try this first because that's easiest. I can see that I have already forgotten stuff. I don't have a little screwdriver to adjust these, so that would be an issue. Sorry about the wind noise. I brought a cable. This cable came out of a power supply from a USB external hard drive, and I found that the power supply was a nice 12 volt one, but yeah, the connector works really well. So I need to figure out or make sure which of these two is the positive and the negative lead. Normally the negative lead is the outside of these mini jack thingies connectors, and the inside is the positive. So let's see if we can get the beepity beep thing here to work. Do you beep? We are beeping, so let's put one lead on the external and make sure that only one of them is beeping there. And we have some electric tape. I was a genius and I only brought the black one. I don't know, that wasn't too smart. And then I'll try and connect it up in the solar charge controller. And we should get some power to our 4G router bridge antenna thingy-bob. I need to power some more stuff, so this is just temporarily. I'm gonna do some more stuff if this works at all. So this is almost hurricane conditions up here, sorry, but we gotta get it done. Some idiot forgot to bring a screwdriver that would actually tighten up the cables that he just put in, and that's down the mountain. DC voltage, we do measure 13.64 volts coming out of it, so I'm gonna try and put that into this there, and then we're gonna take this cable here. Holy moly, and connect it there. There is sort of a blue light there. Let's see if the antenna is powered. I can't see anything. Should be color. Oh, I think I see some blue in that one. I think that is actually blue. Disconnect this again because yeah, the wiring job is ever so slightly dodgy. You can see that up here. I didn't have a screwdriver to fasten these, so they're just stuffed in there, so we're just gonna unstuff them so that they don't do anything stupid. There. Good. Another beautiful day. Actually, it was cold this morning. There was frost, but well, that is long gone. And we have been working up here. I've been up here earlier today to dig a hole for the battery. It's over here. We're gonna have a look at that shortly. Otherwise, the solar panel still looks like this with the antenna on it. So I have a little change to the solar panel that I want to do. I'll bring you along. I purchased a box for the battery. It's I'm gonna get rid of the rocks here. Didn't want anything to blow away. So yeah. Just to get the batteries out of the weather. Just move that. Oh, there's a string here. It's a garbage box, which, well, it's for sorting your garbage. So bottles, paper, and plastic thingies there, and just to keep it dry in here. We have gone up in the battery voltage. This says 13.8, and I think we will shut that off. There's no reason to use power on that. So we dug down this box this morning. It was a pretty tough job, and the battery is a bit too high in this box. There are some spacers that it's sitting on, which is actually for dividing the garbage, but they were a little bit too tall, so it doesn't close as well as I would like. So I have brought some tools. I'm gonna see if I can shorten that plastic a little bit. That's gonna be a task. This is the box, and I really like the idea of the battery sitting in this foam thing, so I'm gonna try and see if I can't have it do that. And this is the spacers. We broke it. It's meaning it's supposed to go like this for the garbage thing. We don't need that, but we have these spacers, and I think I can shorten them probably by that amount. That seems like a good amount to take off. No, we actually need a bit more, so probably down to this groove here. I'm gonna see if I can manage that. And I brought some gardening scissors. The amount of tools that I have here is limited. So, oh, this works very well. Okay, cool. This is not gonna take long. There is usually not much that goes faster than expected up on this mountain. Just carrying stuff up here is really hard. So that's one. There. And I'll do the other one. Okay, the spacers are back in. Yeah, they're not gonna take much weight, but I'm sure it's good enough. I've already gotten dirt inside here. That's not cool. Yeah. So let's try and put the foam back. Battery. So now that seat sits about that much lower, at least. And I'll put the battery back in. There. And we're gonna test the other piece of foam on top. There. And see if the box won't close. Yes, that's very good. So on top of the box, I'm gonna leave this plastic bag, and I'm gonna put some branches. There's a lot of broken stuff and some stones that the worst of the water would go off of it instead of going into the box or even trying to it. So yeah, that's a success. So this is the idea. This antenna is, well, the dish is gonna catch the signal from the cell tower out here, and then it's gonna send the signal over to this thing, which is gonna throw the signal down to the house. From here you can see my mom and my mom's husband Jesper working hard on the garden. Yeah. They're doing something. Yeah, removing some dirt. I am not gonna be able to manage to do all of that in this on this trip. Time has flied by, and I've been doing other stuff with my family. So, yeah, I have brought the SIM card up here, and I'm gonna try and put the SIM card in here, and I'm just hoping to get a nice 4G signal and hopefully good speed. So I have my laptop right there, and hopefully, yeah, we're gonna end it with that. Then we have a power system for the antenna and the Wi-Fi bridge, and battery is located over here. Very big, powerful battery, kindly sponsored by LANPWR. So that is awesome. So I'll fetch the SIM card. It's in this thing. So here we have the antenna and the network connection going down, and the SIM card has to go in here. And I'll put a piece of tape on it so that I have a chance to get it back out again. Ah, it went in there just before. That's not gonna be easy to film. It's in there. Okay. So here we have the charge controller, and today I remember the screwdriver to fasten these cables that needs to go, well, it goes down to this, it injects power into the 4G router, and I should now be able to connect this to my laptop and hopefully get some internet. So yeah, I didn't bring the manual, so guess who's sitting on top of the mountain watching his own video to get the IP number for it. That would be me, blotchy long way down to get that. So it should be working at 192, 168, 88 and 1. So let's see if we get connection to anything. I'm gonna have a really hard time showing you what I'm doing up here. I'm having a hard time seeing it myself. Okay, so I messed up. You're not gonna be able to see a thing here, but I actually changed the IP number of the 4G router in the video, and I couldn't reach it. So yeah, I changed it to 192.168.1.1. I need to punch in the pin code for the SIM card that I just put in there. And it's a Vodafone all-you-can-eat internet for 15 days, and the password, the code is, well, we're not gonna need that anytime soon, but it was 0470. That was it. It expires in a few days. You won't see this before that. And apply configuration, and it connected. And we get a signal there. We get a rather good signal, I think. Signal strength is 14 dB, and RSRP is 65 maybe. So, oh yeah. You're gonna have to take my word for a lot of this. I don't know if we can do something. It's absolutely impossible. Yeah, sorry. You can see it connected here, and now we're getting a signal through, so I should be able to do a speed test. And that wasn't too great. 26 down and 19 up megabits. We're gonna run that again, see if it gets it better. So there is a ton of possibilities to mess with this, selecting the right channels and stuff, and sitting up here right now, not being able to see anything. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to mess much with this. We got 30 this time. Do we get 20 upload then? Come on, 20. Now this is awful. For the amount of effort that has gone into this, I need to get some more out of it. But I expect that it's a good start. It's we have hole through. We're powering the router from the sun with a big beefy battery from LANPWR located over there. Yeah, this is not that great. I must admit, I had a better signal from this little thing just laying on top of the solar panel up there. So I need to mess some more with this, but I don't have time for it this time. So I'm gonna have to declare defeat and return to it next time. Let's call it a partial success though. It is working, it's just not as fast as I would have liked it to be. I would have liked to see a couple of 100 megabits up here and sending that to the house. There's not much idea in sending this signal as it is to the house because it's rather slow. But maybe we can pinpoint the right channels and get it working in the next video, and I have some improvement. Plus, we are not sending it anywhere yet. I have started to mount the Wi-Fi bridge on the other side of the pole up here, but yeah, let's just have a look at that and then get back to it. So I did start mounting this. I got tired in my hands for screwing. yeah, we can have a lot of fun with that. So I'm gonna fasten this a little bit better. I'm probably just gonna leave it up here, see if it should be able to last, otherwise it's not worth much. So I'm just gonna leave it there and then we'll get back to it next time. I do believe if I connect this and I get a connection to it from the house, I would be able to connect to the web interface of the antenna, the 4G antenna here, and configure it from the house and test it out. I'm hoping. It's a blotchy long way to sit with a laptop up here. And that plan rapidly changed as I snapped the screw. We Viking sometimes forget how strong we are, but yeah, that was a drag. So now I'll bring this back down instead. Okay, it's a little bit of a sad ending to well, the video this time, because we didn't get exactly what I was hoping for. Everything is working though, just not working as fast as it could. So yeah, this is where we're at. The Mikrotik antenna, the solar panel, the battery, which is hiding under branches over here, solar charge controller and a bunch of cables, and yeah, the pole. Not to forget, it was a lot of work to dig a hole up here for the pole, and an even bigger job to dig a hole for that battery over there. So as I start my decline, walking down the mountain, I will end this video, and thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much to my patrons for being so patient with me, and thank you very much to LANPWR for sponsoring the very big and awesome 150 watt amp hour. It's actually 1920 watt hour lithium phosphate something lithium iron phosphate battery. Really awesome, really heavy to carry up here as well. So thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Bye bye. I'm bringing all my trash down. Don't want that laying around up here. Bye bye.